Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I recreated this look I did on Instagram and I used the Artist Couture Supreme Mauves palette. So if you guys want to see my thoughts on this palette, then let's go ahead and jump into the video. Hey guys, so as you can see, I've already done my brows. The focus for today is going to be the new Artist Couture Supreme Mauves palette. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face so that the primer can set into my skin. So I'm gonna be taking the Artist Couture Prep and Glow. It's like really white. It's super cute. It comes with a little pump. And this is more of a blurring perfector primer, but it's like glowy and it says it's blurring, but it's like one of those illuminating primers. It is hydrating. So if you're dry skin, this is going to be great for you. I do have oily skin. So I will be using another primer. This primer is just going to help give you that glow from within. This is what it's giving. So super hydrated looking skin. This is what the Supreme Mauves looks like. I have used this, so I do have a couple thoughts on this palette. And these are the shades. They're super pretty. I'm gonna be recreating a look that I posted on Instagram. So if you don't follow me, you can follow me at Makeup Life by CHEY. I'm gonna go ahead and prep my eyelids. And then I'm going to be blending that out with my JH08. Before I actually start applying it onto my eyeshadow, we're gonna go over this palette. This Artist Couture Supreme Mauves palette is a limited edition palette and it retails for $45. Normally Artist Couture palettes are $42, I believe. These two top shimmers are more like glitter toppers. They don't really have a base to them, but I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the shimmers. Artist Couture is known for their shimmers, and this is what the shimmers look like. So the first two are those glitter toppers. They don't have really a base to them, but you can build them up. You can use your fingers or spray your brush. You have one that's really like more like glittery, and then you have something that's like a little bit softer. To start off, I'm gonna be taking this shade here and it's called Audacious, and I'm gonna be taking the Jaclyn Hill JH33 brush, and I'm just going to use tapping motions. And as you can see, this is a very pigmented matte shade. This shade builds up very nicely. So next I'm gonna be mixing Royale and Lust just to bring that pinkiness to this look, and I'm just going to be blending the edges. Going back into Audacious just because I feel like I lost some of that color, and just tap that. I'm not being very precise with this application, just kind of putting it on and blending. And now I'm gonna be taking the JH37. It's just a little fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be going over the edges just to make sure everything is nice and blended. To go all over the lid, I'm gonna be taking the Morphe times Ariel. This is the A20 brush, and I'm going into Royale. And I'm just going to tap that all over my lid. I'm going to go into Strip Down. This is going to be the most softest like glitter topper. And because I have color down, it's just going to bring it up a little bit. I'm gonna be taking the Morphe M167. So it's just like a dense shader brush. And I'm just going to go into Strip Down, which is this beautiful shade here. I'm going to spray my brush and apply it all over the lid using tapping motions. This is just wet and it looks so pretty. But now, just because I don't want like a line of like where I applied it, I'm gonna take my finger going into Seductress and just tap it on so that there's like a slight blend. Like that. So you want it a little bit into the crease, but like not much. I'm gonna be taking Prestige using just like a flat brush, I guess. And I'm gonna be applying Prestige to my top lash line just to add some smokiness. And I'm just going to go in with the M506 and just blend out that edge here. For lashes, in my Instagram post, I used these lashes. These are the Balm extensions. This is in the style Audi, like the car. But for today's look, you know, I'm gonna be taking the SHELASHED lashes in SHEBASIC. The Audi lashes are short and really cute, but you know, today I'm feeling a little, you know, a little bit above basic, okay? So these are like the perfect lashes. This is Sandy Harkeen's lash brand. And these lashes are far from basic. They're still going to give you a little drama. Using the Huda Beauty Sticky Lash Glue. This is one of those squeezy ones, which I'm assuming is why this lash glue doesn't have the best review, but you just have to be careful on how much you squeeze out because it is very liquidy, but it's also very sticky. Like my lashes stay on really good. While my lashes are getting prepped and ready to dry, I'm just gonna go over what I'm gonna be using for my base. I already prepped my skin using the Artist Couture Prep and Glow. I'm going to be using the One Size Secure the Blur makeup magnet primer. I'm gonna be using this in my T-zone. And then for foundation, I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. And for concealer, I'm gonna be using Fenty Beauty 370. I have my foundation, concealer, and cream contour on. I used the Fenty Matchstick in Espresso to cream contour just a little bit. but I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye using the One Size translucent powder to set my highlighted areas. And I'm just going to press everything in first. Now I'm gonna take that same powder and bake. While those areas are baking, I'm gonna be taking the Artist Couture multitasking powder. This is in brown sugar. It's a multi-use beauty powder in brown sugar, and I'm gonna be using that to set my foundation. Using the Makeup by Ariel A21. It's just like a big fluffy powder brush, and I'm just going to tap that all over the skin. And you can see a little bit of glow from that primer peeking through, just to give that nice healthy look to the skin. For bronzer, I'm gonna be taking the One Size Made for Shade Bronzer Trio. This is in dark, and I'm gonna be taking Legendary at the top. And I'm just going to bronze up that skin just to add some color back, some warmth. And this is the A58 brush. To sculpt the nose, I'm gonna be taking the Jaclyn Hill JH35, and I'm gonna go into press rec for like press record, I guess. And I'm just going to run that. So now I'm going to finish up the lower lash line. I'm gonna be taking this Luxe B121 brush, and I'm gonna go into Royale, that pinky color, and I'm just going to press this on my lower lash line. And this mirror to the Artist Couture palette is absolutely stunning. Like, it is very clear. So this is a really good mirror. So now that we have a little bit of shadow down, I'm gonna be taking the One Size Point Made Busty Brown Gel Eyeliner, and I'm going to use that to line my waterline. And then I'm just taking that brush and just tapping the gel liner. And I'm taking that same flat shader brush and going into Prestige, that dark purple, and I'm just going to press this on the outer lower lash line, focusing it really just on the outer V of the eye of the lower lash line. For blush, I'm gonna be taking this Artist Couture Love Sprung blush palette, and this is in volume 2, and this is what the shades look like. So when this blush palette first released, I was so upset because just like the online pictures made it look lighter, and then I saw that, you know, lighter skin tones were using this blush, and I was like, well, if they can use it, then it's probably not pigmented. But ooh, boy, was I wrong. This is actually way more pigmented in person, and this is also limited edition, but the shades are so beautiful. You get 2 matte blushes and then like a blush topper. I love mixing the Infatuated and Lotus Love, and it gives like this beautiful like brownish pink blush. It's so pretty. But for today, I'm just going to use Lotus Love because that's what I did in my Instagram picture. So I'm gonna just take Lotus Love using the Morphe by Ariel A3.2. And I'm just going to tap that, and it's pretty pigmented. And just apply that, and look at how beautiful. And I like how you can build this shade up. You can get a little blush crazy, but this is really pretty. I'm not sure if Artist Couture still makes these, but these are so beautiful. This is the Artist Couture Diamond Luxe Luminizer, and this is in the shade Honey Drip. And this is what Honey Drip looks like. She's so beautiful. It's like a bronzy, like rose gold color. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that. See, it's so beautiful. But that is what she's giving. I'm gonna be taking the Artist Couture AC03. They do not sell this brush. They don't sell this highlighter brush on its own. I got this in a collection when they collabed with Roxette Arisa here on YouTube. They did like this beautiful bronzy bundle, and that was a steal. So I love this brush. Just a little on my nose. And these Artist Couture highlighters are so pretty. They do have like a little bit of glitter, so if you're not into glitter, then this is not the highlighter for you, but I love a nice glow. It does give like a nice sheen. And because I am a little extra, I'm gonna be taking this Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder. This is a loose highlighter, and this is in Conceited. I somehow misplaced my Artist Couture brush, but I'm just going to be taking this Ariel A11, and I'm just working off what's on the cap. And I'm just going to add that to the high points. I'm gonna be lining my lips using the Sephora gel liner in Molasses. For my lip color, I'm gonna be taking this Artist Couture lipstick. This is in Highly Favored, and it's super pink. She's a really cute color. She is limited edition as well. So yeah, I'm just going to apply her. And it's low-key giving me like MAC Candy Yum Yum, which that was my first ever MAC lipstick. So this is just bringing me like memories. And she is cute like this, but I did add a gloss, but this has a sheen already on the lips. It's not matte. And it's really comfortable, but this lipstick will transfer. I just topped it off with Le Freak. Now I'm back, and I just added a little bit more liner to my lips. Added this beautiful choker from Fashion Nova. This robe is Amy Macedo's brand Beige, I believe, or Beige. So this is her robe, nice and pink. But let's go over my thoughts for the Supreme Mauves palette, okay? So I really do love this eyeshadow palette, okay? So as you can see, it does just give you that sophisticated look. Now with those two top shades, Risque and Strip Down, if you're looking for something super pigmented and really metallic, you're not going to get that. Well, you're not going to get that with Strip Down. Maybe with Risque, because that's a little bit more reflective, but there's no base to it, so it's more of a topper. And as far as the other shades, you can build them up and they're gonna still look beautiful. I really enjoy how pigmented the mattes and shimmers are, and I'm obsessed with this look. If you can still get this blush palette, this Love Sprung blush palette, and you're like my skin tone, I definitely recommend it. It is so gorgeous. This is my look using the Artist Couture Supreme Mauves palette.